Guys, we have an urgent information coming out. Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying her life is now in warning because of the US Commander in Chief. Now, she said this: I am now being contacted by private security firms with warnings for my safety. As a hotbed, a threat against me are being fueled and egged on by the most powerful man in the world, the man I supported and helped get elected. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. What are your thoughts on this? Leave comments down below. Here's the thing, guys. People need to understand that this is basically politics stuff. This happens in the left. It happens in independence. Also, it happens in the right. Again, people have their own point of view. All right. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, she said this many times. She don't worship Donald. She worshiped God, and she believed that Jesus Christ is a Messiah. And she said that what's going on with the Jeffrey list, the names of those people should be released. Not the victims, but those that did really, really bad stuff. Their names should be released. And Donald seems like he don't like it. He doesn't like that. He doesn't want to put certain things out there, and I guess he's not happy with Greene. So we're going to see what's going on here, guys. All this started because of the Jeffrey file. So once again, it says here, I am now being contacted by private security firms with warnings for my safety as a hotbed of warning against me are being fueled and egged on by the most powerful man in the world, the man I supported and helped get elected. She's right. She helped him get elected. Just like Charlie Kirk and many others out there. Aggressive rhetoric attacking me has historically led to warning threats and multiple conviction of men who were radicalized by the same type rhetoric being directed at me right now. Here's the thing people need to understand about Donald. If you go against the Donald would throw you, again, he's going to just get out of here. You're fired. You're not, again, you don't agree with me. You're out of here. And he will call you all these names, give you nicknames and stuff like that. Donald has always been like that. He's been like that way before his, all this presidency stuff. If you're not down with him, he would fire you. If you don't agree with him, he will fire you. So it just, that's the way he is. It says here, this time by the Commander-in-Chief. Now, Donald says some stuff that was pretty messed up. It was pretty messed up, right? So Donald says some things, and, Donald, she helped you get into power. A lot of people helped you. Just because she don't agree with you with certain things doesn't mean that you have to bash her and get rid of her. But again, what are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. So Marjorie said this: I am now being contacted. So we already know that. Let me skip some of this stuff here. She said this: as a woman, I take warning from men seriously. I now have a small understanding of the fear and pressure the women who are victim of the you-know-who and his cabal must be free. So, again, it just really messed up. Look, we were told by Donald, not only Donald, but his sons, like Don Jr., that, if Donald gets into the spotlight, he's going to release the Jeffrey files. He's going to release everything, the names of and yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. And he gets really upset when you bring up Jeffrey list. I mean, he gets really upset. People that gets upset and bothered by it, obviously you have something to do with it. So, as a right who overwhelmingly votes for the Donald bills and agenda, this is the same person that called the big beautiful bill the mark of the beast. It says here, as a Republican who overwhelmingly votes for the Donald bills and agenda, his aggression against me, which also fuels the venomous nature of his radical internet trolls, many whom are paid, this is completely shocking to everyone. My phone is blowing up with constant, amazing support. I'm so thankful. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. And I don't want people taking this the wrong way and stuff like that, but the Donald has changed. He has. He's more and more strict. All right. If you don't stand with me, you're fired. You're out of here. You're not my friend. If you don't support what I put out, you've never been my friend. You're left. Again, there's a lot of stuff that I don't agree with Donald, and he probably tell me, "You're fired. Get out of here. You don't like my stuff. You're out of here." It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. I mean, look, there was some stuff that Joe Biden, as a president, he put out there. Some of the stuff were good. Some other stuff were not good. It's just political stuff. But again, Marjorie, she's very concerned about those innocent in the island, the stuff that happened to the young ones. She just wants those names to be revealed and justice to be served. I agree with her. Justice needs to be served. And it seems like Donald is kind of trying to protect those powerful ones. Now, Elon, he left. Marjorie Taylor Greene, another one. I'm not saying Donald is wrong, but if people start leaving, there's a problem. This is going to hurt the right when it comes to the midterm 2026. It's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt the party. It says here, the political industrial complex and the toxic lawlessness nature of American politics must end. This is going to hurt them. Oh, it's going to hurt them really, 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 really bad. Really bad. Now, I want to bring this up. Yesterday, I took a day off. It was my son's birthday. And I wasn't paying attention to no news. I was just, it's my son's birthday. Leave the phone at home. That's it. And today I woke up and all this stuff. I'm like, man, Marjorie, this is what Donald said. Marjorie Taylor, a traitor. Greene is a disgrace to our... No, she's not, Donald. No, she's not, Donald. You told your supporters that you were going to release the Jeffrey list. What happened? You just, again, what happened, Donald? What happened? What happened? This is what Donald said. Lightweight Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Brown. Green grass turns brown when it begins to rot. Wow. Oh my goodness. I would never talk to a woman like that. If it's politics stuff, I'm just, yeah, okay, sure. But again, I'm just the type of person that I will not say stuff like that. So, again, I don't know, because I'm more humble. But again, stuff like that is just, that's not professional. It says here, she didn't betray the party, Donald. Donald, you actually kind of betrayed the MAGA. You told the MAGA that there's no list. And yeah, that right there kind of sparked something. Once again, betrayed the entire party when she turned left. She didn't turn left, Donald. She didn't turn left. Performed poorly on the prophetic view and became the rhino that we all know she always was. Just another fake politician. No different than Rand Paul Jr. Who got caught being a full-fledged of the right in a name only rhino. make the sleeping giant great again. Welcome to politics. So that's what it is all politics stuff. But this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt the right when it comes to the midterm 2026. It's gonna hurt them. And I just pulled this information up, guys. And I wanna let me see if I have it here. Okay, so I want to bring this up. Listen to this, and I agree 100% with this one here. Leading report, he shared this information. He said this: Steve Bannon. This is the same man that said that Donald's is going to run for a third term and win. All right, so Steve Bannon says, if we lose the midterms and we lose 2028, he would go to prison along with others. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Right now, again, the sleeping giant, the right, is in power. But what they have done, what Donald has done to California, National Guards and all that, they want payback. Once they get into power, look, they won the election, the Tuesday election, the governor and all that in New York and stuff. The left, they won. They swept everything. They took all of them. Midterm, I believe they're going to take everything too. 2028, I believe they're also going to take it. Once they have all that power back, they're going to go after all these people. They're going to start cuffing. I do believe so. I just feel like Donald is hurting the party here. So what are your thoughts? Leave comments down below on this one here, guys. Give me a second. Let me just pull up some more information here. You have this one is coming out too. Once again, the leading report just posted this not too long ago. The U.S. commander making last-ditch push to dissuade the House Republicans from supporting the Jeffrey bill. All right, so supposedly this Jeffrey bill going to be released this week. I just don't understand why it's taking forever to release it. Martin Luther King stuff was released and other JFK was released. But again, for some reason, this one here, they want to keep it under the cover forever. So this was posted, I think yesterday or 7 hours ago. It says 7 hours ago. I don't know, guys. I took a day off yesterday. So let's see what's going on here. So Mario's sharing this one. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene said, the Jeffrey victims say that Donald did nothing wrong. Okay, so that's good. So again, so the victim is like, Donald did nothing wrong. Okay, so that's great. That's great. That's great. But again, you know, those that did harm to the innocents out there in that island, justice needs to be served. Justice needs to be served. The reason why it's not happening is because these are very powerful individuals, very powerful. I'm listening to the woman, again, one of the victims. Those are the ones that are saying that the Donald did nothing wrong. Virginia, I'm going to skip the name, even said under oath that Donald did nothing wrong. And she wrote it in her book. So I'm continuing to listen to the woman, and I think their voices should be the loudest. Now, look at this one here. Even though there is some stuff going back and stuff going on between these two, Marjorie Taylor Greene insists she still supports Donald, while repeatedly slamming him in bonkers interview after Jeffrey fight. I mean, you can still support a man, even though, certain things that you don't like. You can still support the person. And give me a second here, guys. Once again, Marjorie Taylor Greene denied that the U.S. commander told her not to run for Senate or Gov in her home state in 2026. It seems like this is all the information here. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. I want to read your comments on this one here. Now, again, a lot of people's not going to agree with me with, stuff like that. And it's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But again, I just saw what happened a few months ago when Donald came out and said the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, find no list. There's no list. And I'm like, yeah, there's something wrong. There's 10,000 plus videos, but there's no list. I don't know. But, so you had the left. They didn't want to release the names. The right, they don't want to release the name. Obviously, something's going on here. All right, so guys, this is all the information here. Let me just refresh the page really quick. Check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. And I do have one more video coming tonight. We're going to talk about 3-Eye Atlas. All right, that's going to be a big one. Some pictures going to be released. So yeah, this is all the information here. But I will keep you updated on this one. And again, like I said, justice needs to be served. There was a lot of people that went to that island. And I don't think not one was cuffed. Except for Maxwell. But other than that, there was a lot of people that went to the island. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Till next time later. Peace.